As always, I'm your host, Ryan Zicast, and today I'm joined by cinematographer, Emma Yoder.
Hello.
Excited to have you, and I'd like to shout out episode 31 guest Chen for technical directing once again. So Emma, you know what we do here? You were just here, you were sitting in on Tyler's episode, which we recorded right before this. So you know I interview people, I get to know them better, so how about you kick things off by telling us a bit about yourself?
All right. I'm Emma. I am from Ashburnham, Massachusetts. I am a recent transfer student at Quinnipiac. I'm a junior, and I came from Suffolk University in Boston.
Interesting, because we have a similar experience being older transfers, and we were able to kind of make remarks in our own way. So what do you study here at Quinnipiac?
I study film production here at Quinnipiac.
Perfect. And so, of course, I introduced you as a cinematographer.
Yeah.
So let's kick off our topics. Let me ask you, what drew you to cinematography?
When I was little, I've always had a love for storytelling, and I think I kind of got that from my mom because she really loved photography, and she would do like little photo shoots with my siblings and I when we were younger. So I grew up doing a lot of my own. I did a little photography, but I let my mom do all of that. I stuck to more video, and I would record little things with my siblings. We'd just make up dumb little ideas. We'd record it, and then I'd edit it in like iMovie.
Yes.
And we'd put it all together. So I kind of just grew up really loving everything that had to do with like film and like recording something, putting it all together, and like watching a final product.
iMovie.
Yeah.
and it's a very common theme of like filming things with your siblings, with your friends, and then throwing it onto iMovie, and that being where you kind of get your humble beginnings.
Yeah.
And I kind of asked Tyler this question too. What do you look for in crafting the perfect shot?
I don't know. It kind of just like happens. Like I'll set up the camera, and it's kind of just a lot of little. You move it around and you adjust things until you kind of look at it and you're like, oh my god, like that's it. Like I don't know if I have like specifics of like things that I look for. It kind of just happens. I don't know if that's like sounds bad, but like
not exactly.
It just like I see it and I'm like, whoa.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I should do more of that.
Yeah, I recommend.
Interesting. Of course, referencing Tyler Mignot was our previous episode. Which is funny to say because he's like sitting right in here. But he was our previous episode for context. And I'm kind of also curious that as a cinematographer wanting to craft these images, what is kind of like, what's your dream type of project visually?
It's also similar to Tyler. I love Marvel movies. So I would love to do any kind of action movie where it's just you're constantly moving. There's bunch of different cool camera angles. You're just constantly doing a bunch of stuff. So I'd love to do something like that. Either that or like a comedy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's funny. Two different. Well, not necessarily, because sometimes there's a lot of comedic elements in Marvel films. What movie specifically, like if you had something to specifically note as like inspiration for like your answer to that question, what would it be?
I mean, Marvel-wise, I really love Age of Ultron, which I know a lot of people hate on, but I really love that movie.
It's a W movie.
I love Age of Ultron, but something about that is just like, I think it's really the opening sequence when it's specifically the shot where it's like the slow-mo freeze frame when they're all like going over that giant like tree branch. I really love that shot. So, yeah.
Interesting. So something like kind of fast-moving, something like hero shots, quite literally, in that sense that you want to bring something like very high energy.
Yeah, like I have to always be moving. I really like fast-paced, fast working environments, which is why I think I like film so much. It's because you're always moving, you're always doing things, and I can't just like not do something because I'll get antsy. Like I have to always be moving. So I think something like that would really like, it would keep me occupied, and I love it. So
high octane Emma during your shoots. And I'm also curious, like, with all of the things that are available to us here at Quinnipiac University, what are some of your favorite projects you've been able to work on?
So I had the great opportunity of working on Tyler's project.
Yes.
He asked me to be DP, which was amazing. It makes me feel really good that people look at my work and like want to see that in their own projects and like ask me to do stuff. So that was really amazing, and I'm really appreciative that he trusted me to do that, especially with his own camera. I've also worked on a few of my own projects last semester for my directing class, and I did one called This Is Me Trying, based off of a Taylor Swift song, and I really love Taylor Swift, so like it helped me in the production of it because I already had such a big inspiration, and it made it a lot easier to do. So I was able to get my roommate, and she acted for me, and I was able to do that, which that's probably one of my favorite ones I've done.
Emma's version.
Yeah, Emma's version, literally, yeah.
Does music serve as an inspiration for your filmmaking, you would say?
For sure. I get a lot of my inspiration from music, specifically Taylor Swift, because I'm a huge Swiftie, but like I listen to her album Folklore, and that's where I get a lot of my inspiration, because that whole album is just filled with a bunch of stories, because she's such a storyteller, and there's just there's stories about like a love triangle between like these 3 high school kids, and then there's another about like, you know, this is me trying, like I'm doing this small thing instead of like going back to bad habits, but like I just want you to notice that like I'm doing this, like see me, I'm trying as hard as I can. So I just love her storytelling aspect, and I want to be able to visually like show that in my own films.
Maybe music videos would be an avenue
maybe
for you.
Yeah,
because music videos are kind of like what you explained, or some music videos are like very fast, there's not a lot of dialogue, it's more through action. I feel like that could lend itself to the style you described.
Yeah, I've never thought of music videos, but it's something I'd definitely be open to trying.
Yeah. And something you're also open to do was we actually went to Sundance, the Sundance Film Festival together, which is where we met. Tell us about your experience doing that.
The Sundance Film Festival was literally one of the best experiences of my life. The furthest I've ever traveled in the U.S. is Florida, so I haven't really been in a lot of places, and so Utah was the furthest I've ever been, like ever, and it was just like, it was crazy. It was like a whole different world from New England, and I got to hang out with so many like people there. I got to meet so many people, because as a transfer I didn't really know, like I knew of people, but I didn't really interact with them, so I got to meet and like become friends with so many people, and it was just a nice experience to like connect and actually have friends. Like I left Sundance with friends, and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. But Sundance was like amazing. I saw so many films. I spent so much money that I regret a little bit, but and then I got to meet Benedict Cumberbatch. It was what highlight of my week.
Yeah, take us into that peak core memory that you had.
I don't remember jumping up and down as excited as I was when I was about to meet Benedict Cumberbatch. Like, I was, like, so giddy, and I just, like, Sam Shaw got a video of me as he was, like, walking up, and I was literally, you just see me jumping because I was so excited. Yeah. But it was, like, it was insane. It was so surreal. I was like, oh, my God, this is Doctor Strange. Like, this is Benedict Cumberbatch standing right next to me. And, like, he, like, in the video, he, like, crouches down to, like, get to my height. And it's just, like, it was, like, such a surreal experience. It was insane.
Yeah. And I'll kind of paint the picture for the audience. This 2025 Sundance, he had a film there, The Thing with Feathers. And right outside, or kind of, like, in the back of the theater, is where, like, a lot of the celebrities leave, or people involved with the film. So they have, like, his SUVs there, and he's walking out, and there's this little path. And then security's trying to keep people away. And then some fans are able to kind of slip through the cracks and then be able to get a photo with him. And you were able to get a photo with Doctor Strange. And that was so sick. Like, I was able to see him beforehand because I was doing press work where I got that, like, really goofy photo where it's, like, me and he looks
as he's, like, walking.
Yeah, it looks like he's in, like, light speed because he's, like, it's just him moving. But no, it was so cool being able to see, like, a celebrity of that magnitude at Sundance there in Park City, Utah. One of the last years it's going to be in Park City,
I know,
because
it's moving to Colorado now.
Yes, Boulders, Colorado.
Which is, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, it's interesting. And anything else from your experience there, like being in Park City for the first time, or just, like, kind of like you mentioned, like being able to, like, find a community. Anything else you'd want to mention from your travels to Sundance? It was just so much fun exploring, like, a new place I've never been, and it just being surrounded by people who also love movies. It was just, like, it was such a welcoming experience, because we just got to talk about movies and, like, oh, which one are you gonna see? Like, I saw this one, it was great, you should go see it. Or, like, last minute tickets, like, I'm gonna go see this, like, there's tickets, like, go get it. Like, so, like, joining a bunch of people. And also, like, I remember when they dropped tickets, like, the first night we were there, God. Everyone was screaming, like, that there were tickets. So I sat in my bed, and because I didn't have tickets to The Thing with Feathers yet, and I was, like, so upset because I was like, I want to see Benedict, and I was able to snatch tickets for that movie, like, last minute, and that's how I was able to meet him on, like, the premiere night. And it was That's another core memory.
Yeah.
So I remember the presidents of our club who were leading the trip, Michael Rada, Sam Shaw, the aforementioned Sam Shaw, they were getting groceries and they were coming back in and they was like, the ticket drop. It's like, the British are coming, the British are coming.
It was insane.
And then so they just like drop everything, we all just drop everything and we start going on the site looking for tickets.
Yeah, I remember Sam Shaw running into our bedroom and I was like, I'm getting tickets. What do you want to see? I'll get you tickets. And I was just like, I got so many tickets for us and it was just awesome.
Yeah, and I did the same thing. I was able to snag a Thing with Feathers ticket because that was the movie I was most interested in. So that was a really cool time. And I'm glad that you were able to do this because I know as a transfer it's hard to kind of, especially when people all know each other and have their kind of groups to like find yourself in something. And Sundance greatly helped me, and I'm glad that it greatly helped you as well. But something that also we were able to work on was Tragic Times for Mr. Kami, my short film. So tell us kind of about your experience there and kind of what that all meant to you.
Well, first I was really surprised that I was DP. I wasn't expecting it, and then it was the night that like the crew list came out, and Tyler had texted me, and he was like, dude, no way, and he had a picture of like my name next to DP, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, is this real? And he was like, yeah, and I was like, no, you're kidding. So I had to like quickly shuttle down to Maine because I had no idea that I was DP. So that was like crazy because I was like, oh my God, someone's trusting me with their project, and like now I have to like prove myself that I can actually do this. So it was like a great challenge because we also only had like a week to like figure everything else, which was a little stressful, but like that just comes with the territory, honestly. But it was amazing. Tyler and I threw together a shot list, and I worked with Tyler before, so it's like we kind of know how the other one works, which really helps. And I loved that he was my AC. It helped with the whole process, made things a lot easier. But I loved storyboarding, so I got to work on storyboarding like right away.
Yeah.
We worked together on that a lot, and then just being on set. Like being on set is always such a fun experience to like everyone's moving around, like, and then you know like lights, camera, action, like everything starts, and it's just such an exciting like surreal thing. And every time I'm on a set, it just like reminds me of how much I love doing it, and like I want to keep doing it. So it was a great experience, and I really loved it. Yeah,
when I saw your storyboarding, I'm like, oh my gosh, she means business.
I'm into the storyboarding a lot.
Are you into drawing as well, you would say?
I did like art in high school, so I did like AP art and all of that. So I like drawing, and I think that definitely helps with my storyboarding and my clear like visions. Yeah, because I was going to ask if it helps you to like visualize shots, to be able to draw them as well. That's kind of like a lost art, so to speak, storyboarding. I mean, obviously, films still do them, but like in general, I feel like it's not something you commonly see. Yeah, I think it's a lot of people I feel like think it's very tedious, which is. Yeah. But I'm such a visual person that I need to be able to see the shot I'm imagining. So while I was reading your script, like I had to draw down everything I was seeing, like shot by shot, like, oh, like Quentin does this, like I needed to draw that and like visualize like the space and like how much depth will there be, like where is he gonna be in the frame, like I have to like plan that all out by drawing it before getting a camera. Yeah. And there's always different ways to bake a cake. So like people have different processes, and that's what helps you, and then something else might help somebody else. And from that movie, from your recollection, what was your favorite shot from it? Oh no, I don't know. There were so many. There were so many good ones. Every time I would look at the little monitor, I'd be like, oh my God, that's such a good shot. Like I remember like there were shots that Tyler and I would set up, and then we'd look at each other and be like, that's like a crazy shot, and we would get so like excited over it. I don't know, maybe like one of the club scenes when we set up those red and blue lights, that was probably one of my favorite ones, just because of the lighting that we did in there. Yeah, it was like an aura farming paradise with all those lights. And during the movie, I was just always hitting this emote on repeat. Little photo shoot that Presley was doing with all the lights. It was great. Presley was one of our behind the scenes photographers, and he was really getting some cool pics of all of us. And it really was kind of like also what I talked about with Tyler when he was on here, very artistically inclined script production. Yeah. And you and Tyler were really able to bring that out in your vision. And is that something you want to continue doing, like cinematography? Oh, for sure, yeah. I love the visual aspect of filming, and it's like, as long as it looks good, like I did my job. Like that's what I kept saying to Tyler while we were filming it. I was like, if this looks good, we did our job. And I just love I just love cinematography. I love being able to take something I drew or like something from a script and like actually seeing it come to life. And I love bringing that to life. So that's like what draws me to cinematography the most, is just like seeing that whole picture actually come to life. And then when the edit's done, it's like, whoa, like I filmed that, like I did that. And it's just like, it's such a cool experience to be able to do that.
Yeah. And it's a cool experience having you on the Zicast. So let's keep going. Yeah. And let me ask you, what are some of fun facts about you, like things people might not know about you?
Fun facts, I guess like the biggest one, it's usually one that I start with the most, is that I have 10 siblings.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's like usually the number one thing I go for with fun facts. I'm the oldest, so it makes it a little annoying sometimes.
Interesting. So you're like the boss.
Yeah. It's, I mean, I love my siblings, but they can be really annoying.
Oh yeah, you gotta keep them in line.
Yeah, but they're fun. I mean, I'm close with like my brother Caden, who he's also in college right now. We grew up pretty close together, and he actually used to he played soccer with Tyler, which is how we know each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lots of lore detail.
Yeah. So Tyler and my brother played for a club team together, and then our dads are also really good friends. So we've seen each other a lot the past few years while we were growing up. So.
Interesting. I'm sure that builds into the dynamic.
Yeah.
Working together.
It definitely helped, because he was one of the first people I like really knew coming to Quinnipiac, because I saw that he was following, and I was like, are you going to this school? Because I think I might transfer here. So it was definitely nice. Like I knew at least one person like coming to Quinnipiac. So it made it a lot easier.
I'm also curious, what does your tattoo say?
My tattoo, it says "To live for the hope of it all." It's a Taylor Swift lyric.
Okay. Yeah. On brand.
Yeah, very on brand for me.
Interesting. I mean, I'm always curious because tattoo, it always says something about the person who has it. So that's interesting. So, of course, you love Taylor Swift.
I do.
What's one thing you love and one thing you strongly dislike? Just in general.
Well, I love Taylor Swift, if I haven't mentioned it enough. Something I hate, I don't know. It's just, that's like kind of a hard one. I mean, like, I guess on like a deeper level, like I really hate like my anxiety. Like, it's a real pain in the ass, and it's I don't like it. So that's probably one thing I really hate. So
what are ways you manage it?
Filmmaking, honestly. Like, when I was making This Is Me Trying, I take a lot of it from my own personal experiences, and I put that into the film. And I'm writing a script for my screenwriting class, which is also called This Is Me Trying. And guess what it's based off of? The little film I made.
Yes.
But I'm taking it, like, all of the anxious things that my character does in that film are based off of things that I have gone through or things I have experienced. So I put a lot of myself into my films, and that's kind of how I'm able to, like, deal with it and get it out, is that I put it into my films, and then it's like, oh, other people can relate to this, and like I'm not the only one going through it, and if it can help someone, then I'd love that.
Yeah, that's how it should be. You should always put yourself into your works, and I'm in that screenwriting class, so I've been able to read that script, and it is very kind of real.
It's very dense,
Yeah, in the sense of the things that you're able to capture in it. And one thing you love, maybe that we haven't heard yet.
I really love playing pool. Yeah, I did it a lot when we were at Sundance. I played a lot of pool.
Yeah, now that you say that.
Yeah. We were up to like 4 o'clock in the morning playing a lot of pool. It just, I don't know how it happened, but...
Are you cracked at it?
I think I'm great at it.
Okay.
But then I'll say that and I'll play against someone and I'll like really suck. So I guess it just, you have to take my word for it. I'm really good at pool, I swear.
I swear, chat, I swear.
I swear, guys.
Because I remember during one of our scenes we had those like shuffleboard scenes. Maybe we should have went over to the pool table.
We should have. I could have done that so well.
You could have just been in the background and just
that was my cameo.
Playing
pool.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, the shuffleboard. That was your big cameo.
That was my
movie.
cameo.
Yeah. So maybe you love playing pool. Maybe you hope to get better at that. So what are some of your hopes and dreams professionally or in general?
Professionally, I just want to get a lot better at cinematography. Like, I feel like right now I have a good idea of what I'm doing, but there's always room to improve. So I really just want to hone in on that and learn how to get better, especially with lighting. I kind of suck at lighting, not gonna lie. So if I could learn how to do better lighting, that would be amazing. So
it's a tough thing.
It is a tough thing.
It's something I don't really understand as well.
Yeah,
in
it's just like so many aspects, because then you have to consider like what lights can you control and what can you not control. Like, is there like, are there windows? Like, do you have anything to cover them? Like, like one of the things that happened on Tragic Times was like the dinner scene when we had to bring that giant cloth around all of us just to get the lighting right. So it's a lot of stuff goes into lighting that I feel like you don't really expect. There's just so many things to consider when it comes to that. So if I can get better at that, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, like, career-wise, like, I really just want to make movies. Like, I've been saying this, like, freshman year of college. I was applying to internships because I was just a naive little 18-year-old that was like, oh, if I apply to these film internships, they'll hire me. I was dead wrong about that. Rejection from all of them because they don't think I have the experience, which is, like, that's one of the frustrating things about film is that you try so hard and you work on all these short films, but it's like they still tell you you don't have enough experience, and it's like, well, how am I supposed to get experience if, like, no one's teaching me or showing me the ways that, like, how you want this done? So I would love to work on a Marvel film one day. That would be great. But just in general, I just want to make movies. Like, that's really all I want to do. Yeah,
that is like the oxymoron of a lot of working, where it's like you need more experience to get said internship. You won't actually get the experience.
I think it's like, right, like you're 15 years old, but you need like 16 years of experience.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
type of thing.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to explain it, Liam.
It's like, what do you want from me? Like, I've done so much already.
Yeah.
Just look at my portfolio, please.
Exactly. Which is a great portfolio. Of course, you're into Marvel movies. What are some of your favorite movies?
Probably my all-time favorite movie is Indiana Jones: Raiders of the Lost Ark. I kind of like credit that for like why I love film so much, because the way it made me feel while like watching it, it was just like, whoa, like this is like the craziest thing I've ever seen. And I kind of took that, and it's like, I want to make other people feel that the way I felt watching Indiana Jones. I want people to feel that when they watch my stuff. So definitely Indiana Jones. Animated, I love Tangled. I really love Tangled. And just like any like period piece, I like weirdly like old like British films where, I don't know, it's just like historical set back in time, like there's this movie called like Atonement with Keira Knightley. I love that one. Anything based off of like historical people. Like, I know Benedict Cumberbatch has done a few where it's like Stephen Hawking and Alan Turing. He's done a few of those. I really love those ones.
The Imitation Game.
Yeah, Imitation Game. So I just like stuff like that I really love. Interesting.
And of course, Emma, this episode of the Zicast was a movie. And thank you so much for coming on. And do you have any motivational words or plugs or anything you'd like to leave the audience with?
I'd say, as a cinematographer, as long as it looks good, you did your job. So that's what I'll say.
That's the simplest way to put it, Emma. That's a good overall, if you needed to describe you in that sentence, it's like just getting the job done.
But like having fun while doing it. Because otherwise, like, why would I be doing this if I didn't love it?
Exactly.
So, you gotta have fun too.
Exactly, and thank you so much for, of course,
it
was really fun hanging out with you on Sundance, and then of course thank you for helping on the film.
Thank you for trusting me with it.
And then you and Tyler being the dream team behind the camera, helping make everything look so beautiful, and then of course just like really bringing the vision to life. It was a really fun experience to work with you, and I'm excited to see what you continue to do while you're here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Of course. And as always, this is Ryan Zayaks with the Zicast. For Everyone Has a Story, signing off. Thank you so much for watching.